Hey, good morning. Vivek, good morning. నా వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా? వివేక్,
కొంత సమయం తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ప్రయత్నించండి.
వెంకట్ ఆడిబుల్ అనిపిస్తుందా?
Audible, visible.
ఇంకా ఇద్దరు రావాలి, వస్తారులే. చూద్దాం. రాజేష్
సరే భయ్యా
జాయిన్ అవుతావా? క్లాస్
ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి రోజు జాయిన్ అవుతున్నాను భయ్యా.
Happy Diwali to all. My voice is audible. Am I audible, right?
Yeah, happy Diwali to everyone.
Huh?
Happy Diwali to everyone. Yes, it is audible for me.
Okay. So finally, the day has come. We have started this. 1 minute. Introduction to the Python. So we have shared you the videos and hopefully you have gone through some of the basic fundamentals, right? I believe everybody has been gone through that videos. Sripath?
No, we have seen only 1 or 2 videos.
Okay.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah.
Same with you.
Yeah.
Okay. See, why do we need a programming first of all? What is a programming? It is a way to communicate to the computers and get the respective answer, respective activity to be done. See, we all know. So, for programming, System cannot understand plain English, right? So it needs to be converted into binary format. Agree or not agree? This is the basic fundamental for every programming. So in order to convert raw text or instructions to a system, we will use two options. We have compilers and also we have interpreters. What is the major difference between compiler and interpreter?
Sir, compiler, sir, first of all, interpreter, it reads line by line. First of all, it convert direct program into operating system. It will give us direct result from our code to direct output. Compilers, it will convert our code into this machine language, machine code into operating system. And compiler runs very fast. Interpreters run very slow because line by line, due to line by line thing. And compiler example is Java and interpreter example is Python.
Excellent. So the compiler versus interpreters. Venkat, any idea, Venkat? Vivek, you have said excellent answers. Okay. The compiler
execution is very fast and interpreter execution is little bit slow because once program is compiled into a executable code, that will keep in the system itself, so that next time when it is going to be executed, it will just execute it from there itself.
There are advantages. Translate the entire code at once. Compiler, what they will do? It will translate entire code at once. Whereas an interpreter translate code line by line. Translate line by line. Meaning of that, one instruction at a time. You don't need to write this. This notebook will be uploaded in your drive. Okay. Execution part. Execute entire program. Execute the entire program after compiling. Here, execute each line by line. The third point is generally it is faster since code is pre-compiled, already pre-compiled. Generally slow due to line by line execution. This point you need to keep it in a highlight way, because this is the discriminating factor for interpreters to the compilers. So whereas in this error handling shows the error after compilation of all, compiling of the all the codes. Whereas here shows error line by line, making debugging easier. This is one advantage. This is disadvantage. This is the advantage. It generates the independent executable file. Here does not produce, it won't produce executable module. It requires interpreter each time. This makes my model to be, my program to be faster. This leads to the slower. Venkat, is this making sense?
Yes.
Then commonly used interpreters are what? Compilers are what, Vivek? C, C++, Java. Interpreters? Python, Ruby, Java. Okay.
Sir, can you explain the fifth point once again?
Sixth point.
Fifth point. Generate the independent executable file.
Okay. You have instructions. Okay. We compile it, produces the executable code. Executable code. Right?
Okay, sir.
Meaning of that, you have a source of executable code. You no need to go to again first and compile it again back. Whereas in the interpreters, there is no executable code. Again, needs to be instructions needs to be interpreted and it has to execute. Interpreters every time it has to invoke. Whereas compilers, once compiled, it has the code. It has executable module. Rajesh. Okay.
Yes, Suresh.
This is same as your load module in Python. Load module in COBOL. Okay. Now, so why are we going for Python? Even we have both positive and negative aspects. Why, Venkat? Any idea?
Vast library support.
Sorry?
Vast library support, and it's a free license.
Okay. Key features of Python. Sir. Happen. Sorry. Key features of Python. What are the key features? One is simple and readable. Python versatile and multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose. It means we can use Python for web development, data science, machine learning, cybersecurity, lots of fields. As Venkat mentioned that large library support. Large library support. What it means? We have the lots of packages with regards to Python. With regards to Python. Fourth point is most important is what? Open source.
License free.
We have this Python as an open source. Open source. It's a license free software. Okay. And most important is the most important point is that cross platforms. What do you mean by cross platform? Venkat,
It works in all OSs.
It works in all operating systems like Windows, Mac, Unix. How this is been, if you wanted to see, it's an example. Like a cricketer who can play spin pitch fast or all other. Okay, if this is not good, okay, let's leave it this. So what cross platform, right? We write the code and implemented in your Windows machine. Understand this concept, huh? Your Windows machine. While we deploy this code, and we try to deploy it in the cloud environment. So where we use Linux environment. Where we use Linux environment. So we no need to change existing code. We can use concept called lift and shift. Lift and shift. What it means? You can take code from Windows machine and paste it in Linux environment. You don't need to do any separate coding for this. That is the meaning of the cross platforms. This is very, very, very important. This is what one of the flexibility of the Python. This is what one of the important. Clear? Guys, clear or not clear? Sripad?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
clear.
Clear. So far it is clear. Okay. After learning this, so who is the author of Python? Vivek, who is the author?
Sir, I mean, it start with R, sir. I don't remember.
Sripad, any idea?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Budio Van Rossum. He is the author of Python. Okay. So this is the, and I just wanted to understand what is the difference between CPU versus GPU? Because we are all our computers, we all uses the computers in day and day out. What is the difference between CPU and GPU? Then we will go to the AI level. If somebody asks you what is the CPU and GPU, we should have the answer, right?
Processing difference.
How?
Yeah, processing difference.
Hmm?
Sir, I think it
Vivek?
operation and performance. I think the GPU can operate parallelly, multiple. I mean, it can operate at multiple times.
Okay. Sripad,
Yeah.
any idea?
I think CPU is good at performing like arithmetic tasks, and GPU is kind of good at visual or graphics. Yeah.
I should think. Venkat, your answer. Final, your answer.
Yeah, it's a GPU is a multi-threading and CPU is a single processing.
Okay. GPU provides the multi-threading. CPU is a single thread. Sripad, forget about this GPU for gaming and this is for normal. Okay. Let me tell you with one example. Let us have I'm conducting a race. Let us say this is my track of 100-meter race. I have 5 folks needs to perform this. Five folks needs to run on this track. Okay. Each person take 10 seconds. How many times it takes for me? 50 seconds, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us imagine the case. This is the case 1. This is case 2. Imagine I have a 3 tracks. How many tracks? 3 tracks. And this is the 2 people. He follow the 10 seconds. So 3 people complete in 10 seconds. 2 people complete in 10 seconds. How much time it took? 20 seconds. Here it is how much? 50 minus 20. 30 seconds is our difference of the time between track 1 to having 3 tracks. This concept we call it as multi-threading. This concept we call it as a single thread. This happens in the process of in the computation world of CPU. This happens in GPU stage. Guys, clear or not clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear.
Now, as an AI engineer, as an AI perspective, when you look at it in an AI perspective, we all uses GPUs because of the parallel computation. So we cannot or don't say that GPU used for gaming. Okay, this is also correct. I'll tell you the reason. GPU is used for gaming. How it works in gaming. Okay, when you are playing a game, whenever imagine this is what gaming environment. If you are using PC, this is what, let us say I'm using PC. This is what game. So one person will be work if he is traveling. Again, this background also moves simultaneously. Again, there are other people also. Maybe the car is traveling in the same environment, and other people also may be cooking in the same environment. All the people are been working on a simultaneously in a gaming environment. Sripath,
Yeah.
in a gaming environment, all elements or all attributes, all features works on the same time, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
That is the reason that they were highly employs. It is depends on the GPU capability. People talk that if people is having a more GPU, the gaming experience will be high. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Because of the reason that it will support the multi-threading. What it will support, Nana?
Yeah.
Multi-threading concept. Clear, right?
Yes.
Can we have a GPU
Yes,
and
sir.
CPU in same system?
See, we can always we do have GPU plus CPU cores. We need to enable. We need to enable. Now, processing. ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది కదా CPU cores. ఇప్పుడు నేను GPU వాడుకుంటే GPU NVIDIA ఉంది కదా, NVIDIA container ఉంది నాకు, GPU. My laptop is having the GPU, but it is not utilized. It will show you that. Here it is showing that CPU memory. We can have both, Panam. Here you can see, right? Can you see here CPU utilization and GPU utilization? I have not used the GPU. I have GPU, 2 GPUs I have. This
how
is
you are going to explicitly tell your Python to use only GPU because it runs on CPU also, right?
So we need to, whenever we are running the program, we need to set the config GPU. Okay. Here it is AMD Ryzen graphics. This is the internal system one. This is one. I have NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphic card with me actually. Okay, this laptop is this gaming laptop. So this way you can see this GPU utilization, and we can have both CPU and GPU in the same mission. Is this answer will suffice you, Panam? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The one of the most important feature is feature in Python, which I like most is garbage collection. What is this? This is an interview question. What is garbage collection in Python? Can anybody tell me what is garbage collection?
I think it's the process of deallocating unused memory.
Sorry?
I think it's the process of deallocating the unused memory.
True. The garbage collection is a process by which Python interpreter automatically free up the memory by removing the objects that are no longer in use. Example, I have declared a variables a equal to 10. So they have allocated a memory for a. But you are nowhere use the a variable in the program. Right? So this memory needs to be freed. This will be done automatically by Python. And also we have something called GC collector. GC module. Python have we will talk this in the later classes. Python we have a GC module which help us to make your program efficient in memory wise. Efficient in the memory wise. Clear? Till this point is clear?
Yes, sir.
How Python can understand that variable is not used because it is not compiled code, right? It is just an interpreter. So you cannot say that Python code ends in 100 lines. And how this garbage collector can identify.
Okay.
And how much time it take actually, because when it produce the output, it will deallocate the unused memory, or what is the time frame? Suppose if it is an executable file, when it compiles, at least it can understand this particular variable was not used in entire code. Can compiler can identify that, and it can be disposed before generating into the exe file. So, but how Python can manage this? Because what time frame is there? Is there any time frame where it will automatically remove, or?
No, we have in Python, we have explicitly GC module. The GC module, we have something called gc.collect and out ఉంటుంది. Collect. gc.disable. That we will see that and we will write the program and see the effect of this garbage collection, Venkat. Is this making sense?
Okay. Yeah, every program language has this capability. Forcefully the user can write statements to dispose the garbage collector.
Yes.
But automatic garbage collector can happen. You are saying that automatic garbage collector is going to be happen for Python without writing these commands also. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how it is happening internally, just want to understand when we are talking about the GC modules. At the moment, this information is fine, but we just need to go a little bit deeper when we are talking about GC module.
Okay. So, GC module, garbage collection is the essential for the performance of your or any application. In GC module, we will have the reference counting and the cyclic garbage collection. In GC module, we have the two things, Venkat. One is reference counting, and we have cyclic garbage collector. Cyclic garbage collector. Okay. Now, reference counting. We will see the reference counting. How it works. In a reference counting, what we are telling about? What is the point here we are talking about, Venkat? Counting, right?
Yes.
Each object has associated to the reference counting. Reference counting. Reference associated reference that may reference counting that tracks how many references are pointing to the object. How many references pointing to the object. What it means actually, I have declared a variable, and here it is, I'm referring Refer A in the function 1, function 2. So what will happen? My reference count will be how much, Venkat? Reference count is how much?
2.
2. It meaning of that the A variable is being used.
Even if interpreter want to generate this counting for a variable, at least it needs to interpret it till the function completed, right? It has to interpret the entire page once. After that only it is going to be identify this variable is used or not.
No, 1 minute, 1 minute. Venkat, tell me, Venkat. Hello?
Yeah, the reference count is 2.
Hmm.
So see, I declare one variable at the top of my Python code, and I have used that variable in one of the function which is written in the last.
Hmm.
So interpreter is going to work line by line. So it declared the variable, then it executed the function,
And the count will be increased.
Okay.
If there is no count increment, what it mean? Not in use. Yes or no? Yes or no, Venkat?
Yes.
So when the reference count drop to 0, the reference count is 0, then it will do the automatic deletion. Clear? This point is clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes. Now second concept is what? Cyclic garbage collector. So we need to know the basics of programming. Then only we can learn many concepts. If somebody asks you what is garbage collection, if you don't know what happens here, how it works, then you cannot become like, even I don't think that will be like you are a great data scientist. Okay. Okay. Here in the cyclic garbage, what do you mean by cyclic again? What do you mean by cyclic, Venkat?
Repeated one. It's a round robin, right? Round cycle.
Sripad, what is cyclic means?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean by cyclic?
Something that goes over and over again, so something that repeats.
Over and over and repeats. Right? In a garbage cyclic collectors, we have 3 concepts. Generation 0, generation 1, generation These are the three generators. These are the cyclic. These three are cyclic in nature. Cyclic in nature. What happens in the generation 0? What happens in the generation 0 means it holds the generator 0 holds the variables that are created newly. The variables created newly. So example, I have created a variable equal to 10, b equal to 20. This will be in the generator 0. Okay. Generator 1. What will happen is here. Okay. Here, this also works to the reference of generator 1, generator 0. What will happen? Here we have used A and B, and you are using A only in the program. So what will be in the generator 1? A alone, because this has been used and survived. So here we have been used this, right? In generator 2 step, it will have the both the things. What are the, where is the, in this example, what are the element is survived in both? A only, right? Venkat, which variable is survived here?
Yeah.
A. So this A will be kept, B will be removed from the memory. Removed from memory. This is the whole story behind GC collectors. But ideally, what will happen when it goes to the line by line execution? The pointer increases. When the pointer is not been increased and it is said to be 0, right? There is no updation in that. So there is no reference point is been not increased. So that variable is not in use. Venkat, that makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. But at least once it interprets the entire code, then only this can understand. GC collector can understand, right, whether the variable is used or not in the programming.
That's what the difference between the.
It means this garbage collector process will run internally to make it out, and if it is not used till now, it
Yes.
will be in memory. Memory will not be allocated.
Exactly. That's how, see, internally, interpreters only does not create module, does not create the module, but it scans the entire thing, entire program, right? Entire program. Only the challenge is that here, only difference is it's a line by line, but your GC work at end of the program, end of your code, because you are executing the line by line, right, Venkat? So this variable is not used in the second line. Maybe it may be used in the last line of your code, right? There is a possibility,
Yes.
right? There is a possibility, right?
Yes.
So that's what it has to go entire program. Then only it can able to understand and remove the memory, unused memory.
Okay.
Clear? We will see
Clear.
that actually.
Sir, only interpreters will have garbage collectors. Compilers will also have.
Every program.
Okay, sir.
Program. Because otherwise you will be bombarded with the memory issues.
Okay, sir. Sir, did you answer in your interview this question? Okay, sir.
Why?
Sir, just ask.
In Python or any programming language, what is important?
Memory usage.
Memory. Okay. We don't need variables. Do we need the variables or not?
Yeah, we need variable while writing a program.
Why do we need a variable?
We have to give some information to the program.
Way to communicate
Input.
Communicate and compute or perform any operations at OS level. So variables are most important. Which carry the information. What happens to the variables? Which carry the information. In Python, there are two kinds of variables. One is primitive data in Python data types.
Primitive
data type.
Non-primitive.
Non-primitive data type. What is the primitive data types? What do you mean by primitive data types?
Sir, primitive data types which are mutable. And non-primitive data types which are immutable.
Venkat, any idea? Sripad, any idea?
Primitive represent some single element.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Okay. Primitive will store data of single element. Whereas in a non-primitive, it is in a complex in nature. It can store multiple values. That is the difference between the primitive and non-primitive. Under primitive, we have data types. What are the data types, Venkat? We can say
Int, Boolean,
float, Boolean, string. Another one is complex. This will be storing the integer values. The float will store the decimal values. Okay. Example 10.0. Is it a float or integer? Is it a float or
Float.
integer? Sorry?
Float.
Float.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This one?
Integer.
Integer.
This is the float and this is the integer. What do you mean by Boolean?
True or false?
True or false? This plays a major role in the programming. Okay. String refers to
Character. Character.
This is a string, right?
Yes.
And also this is also a string. You can use for a string we need to declare that in a single quote or double quote. Anything is fine. If you do the single quotation also, it will be working fine. What is a complex number? Rajesh, are you following? Rajesh, are you following?
Yes, Suresh.
Yes. Okay. Complex is nothing but A plus IB form. So in my whole career, I was not used this one. I was not used and I haven't got a chance. I haven't got the chance to work with it. It's like a complex number. It's a complex number. I'm not focusing more on this. Okay. Now, next is what? Non-primitive data types. One is, the first is list, tuple, set,
Dictionary.
dictionary, right? List is, we will see everything. Collection of similar or dissimilar data types. Tuple also the same, but not mutable. Sets are collection of elements only. Dictionary is key value pair. This is the primitive and non-primitive. Then, as I said, Vivek, primitive and the data type. Mutable. What do you mean by mutable? Mutable means what? Can be changed. Mutable means what, Pano, Venkat? Can be
Value can be changed.
value can be changed.
Change during the
Category
program.
is- Now we will remove this here. Primitive data type is what? Int, float, boolean, string,
Constant also.
complex. Vivek, your answer is valid. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And one more property is it stores single value. Look. Okay. In non-primitive, what we have? We have what? List. We have under non-primitive, what we have, Venkat? Tuple,
List, tuple,
set,
set dictionary, and character also. The constant.
Dictionary, list, tuple. List is mutable, yes. Tuple is no. Set is yes. And dictionary is also yes. These are the data types in the data type in Python. Data type in Python. Okay. Till this point is clear, right? So
Yes,
far,
sir.
so good. Everyone.
Yes.
Rajesh. So we will use Python visualizer, right? This is the emulator we will gonna use. I'll paste you in the chat when this one. Okay. So let us declare this one. We will be using it because it's in a like visualization. X equal to 10. Now, if okay, one of the feature of Python is this. The best feature in Python is declarative free. Sripath, can you tell me any idea about this declarative free?
Yeah. So
What is that?
so if you want to declare a variable in languages like Java, C++, you have to mention what data type you want it to be.
Okay.
But
In
in
another,
Python, if you don't have to, mention.
in another programming, we have to specify type of data is, type of the data is, right? So in C, we need to mention A, int, right? B, float. This way we need to declare in the another programming language. Agree or not agree? In Python, we'll mention A equal to 10. It automatically decides the type of variable it is. Now, here, x equal to 10. If we want to see the type of the variable, we need to use print type x. Now you see here x is 10. So what is the variable type? What is the variable
Integer.
type?
Integer.
Integer. Now x equal to 10.0. What will be this? Okay. It is in a, even whenever you are talking the decimal value, whenever this data contains the decimal value, it is said to be the float. String, right? I can have the string of a double quote or single quote. I told you, right? Here you can see that the data internally storing in where? Double quotes, right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Here it is showing this. Now, here it is what? What is this?
Boolean.
Class Boolean. So this emulator will give you the sum of identification. Now 2 plus 5i. Why it is giving me this as a string?
Double quadient.
Huh?
Double quadrients. You write that in double quadrients.
Double quotes. Okay. Let me see this. Okay. What will happen to this? What is this? Complex data structure. Right now. Now we will go to the first of non-primitive. Non-primitive is, what do you mean a non-primitive? It can store multiple values. Let us say we want to build a system that can store all student names. Let us say we have one student in class. So we will declare X equal to student name. Is this point is clear, right? Only one student I have a class, I can declare this. Let us imagine class have a 20 students. What we need to do, Sripath? We have 20 students. Sripath, what we need to do?
Yeah, we need 20 variables.
We need 20 variables. We need 20 variables, right? We need the 20 variables. So when number of people increases, we need to declare that many variables. Vivek, is this point is clear, Vivek?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what list provides us? It can store multiple elements in a single memory. We declare a list. List is created with the help of open bracket. As we discussed, the list is a mutable. What is this? List is mutable. What do you mean by list is mutable?
We can add, we can change.
As a list is mutable in nature, we can perform below operations. What are the operations? We can add the data. We can read the data. We can delete the data. We can access the data. Can access the data, add, update, delete. What are the and this is the operations, right? This is the operations, or did we miss anything apart from this? Did we miss anything apart from this?
Replace, update.
We don't have the replace. Replace is nothing but update only, right? You have the value, you are going to update that. Okay. So now for add, we use append keyword. What is the one we use for add? We use append. For accessing of element. Python is a zero-based index. Zero-based indexes. Now let me show you this in a very example. So let us say, if I want to store student names of 10, 5 members we will say. Suresh. X2 equal to Sripad. X3 equal to Venkat. X4 equal to Vicky. X5 equal to Rajesh. So for these variables, how many memory allocations will happen?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? We are allocated the 5 memory, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I am doing, I am going to create a list. I'm going to create a list. List is a collection of similar or dissimilar items. Okay. LI, I'm going to create a list. So I'll use X1, the same one, whatever we've been using here. X1, X2, X3, X4, X5. Can you see here how data is being stored? In one memory or multiple memories? In one memory or multiple memories?
In one memory, column and rows type.
So here your in this you are going to store Okay. Here, what is the index number it started?
0.
0th index. From where it is started? 0th index. So if I wanted to access the element, so for accessing of an element, accessing of element. Now here you can see here, right? Now you can see this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This index are referred to be a positive index. What is this? Positive index. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. This is -1. This is called what? Negative index. We can retrieve the retrieve the data based on both positive and negative index. Both positive and negative index. Both positive and negative index. Now you see here. Print li of 3. What will happen? What will be the output?
Venkat.
3 is what?
Venkat.
Oh, index 3 is what?
0, 1, 0,
Vivek.
1, 2, 3. Vivek.
Vivek, right? It has to print Vivek. Okay. By using this is with what? With positive index. Positive index. Print li -2. What will happen, Venkat, now?
Vivek.
Vivek.
Okay. Even though -2, here it will be -1, here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. While selecting, we have two options. One is choose the single variable and choose multiple variables. We can also select the multiple variables, right? The choosing of a multiple variables, we need to specify starting position and end position. End position always takes the n-1. What do you mean by this? N-1. You wanted to retrieve 2 to 5. You will get only 4th index. From 2 to 4 index. 2 to 5 will fetch me what, Venkat? List of starting position is 2, end position is 5. So you will get value of fourth index, still fourth index, because of the n minus 1. Guys, is it clear or not clear?
Yes.
Venkat, Rajesh, now you see here. Print li dot 2 colon. It meaning of that, if you are not mentioning the endpoint, it will take all the elements from 2. From index 2. From index 2, it will print Venkat, Vivek, Rajesh. Venkat, Vivek, Rajesh. From a second index, you are printing into the till the last. Next. Print li 2 to 5. What will happen now? What is the output, Venkat? What is the output?
Venkat onwards it will print.
Venkat onwards will print.
Fifth element is not bad.
It is n minus 1, right?
Yes.
N minus 1.
4.
5 means till Rajesh. Okay. Because I have given the index is 5. Now I will mention the 4. What will happen? It will remove the last one and it will give you the n minus 1, right? 2 and 3. Is this clear? This point is clear or not clear?
Clear.
So this value will take this. Okay. We will continue the class tomorrow. Same time, 9 o'clock. Okay. The same ID.
Sir,
So,
can you explain it once again, n minus 1?
one second. Okay. Vivek, so 2, 4, right? What we are trying to do? We are trying to access the 2, 4. So 2, 4 means the fourth element will not come, right? It will be n minus 1. The end value will be always n minus 1. End value will be
Always n minus 1.
end value will always n minus 1. Why? This is the question you need to ask. Why? Guys, why it is always n minus 1? Sripad, why it is n minus 1?
I don't know why.
But you know it's n minus 1.
Yeah.
Rajesh, because we have a zero-based index. We have a zero-based index. Zero also will be counted in the list, right? Zero also get counted.
Yes.
So wanted to remove the zero element. We use n minus 1. Because here, technically speaking, here if you have 5 objects, but internally it is storing in 4 indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
So, yes or no?
Yes.
That is the main reason. Vivek, now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay, see you tomorrow same time. I will copy. So you all are having batch 3 access.
No, I
No,
don't have the access to the drive.
Batch 3 you don't have. Okay. What
Yeah.
you do, right? You just send me now. Send me email IDs. I will give you that.
Okay.
Okay. I will show you where it is will be there. Okay.
Okay. You want us to send it in the group chat?
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
So here we go here. We have batch 3 materials, right?
Okay.
We have. I need to create the folders. Here where we will create the all the folders like this. Batch 3. Class notes. Reference materials. Reference books will be pasted here. Assignments. Notebooks. Python notebooks. Python notebooks. What else we have? Data sets. Data set practice. Class records. So this will be uploaded in this. In this. Okay. So recording will be uploaded here. So what I will do, share the access. Sharing. Rajesh. Venkat Ponnam. Sripad. Sripad, yours?
SHRI. I'm really sure.
Okay. Okay. You will be having the access. Okay. Reference books. What I'll do, I will upload this. Okay. You can drop off. You will have everything. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
See you tomorrow, same time.
Yeah.
okay, sir. Thank you.
This books will be uploaded in the reference folder. Reference books will be uploaded.
Sir, we can go through, or you will tell us when we need to go through.
Indeed.
సార్ మేము రిఫరెన్స్ బుక్స్ చదవచ్చా లేదంటే మీరు చెప్తారా ఈ టైంలోనే చేయండి అని?
లేదు, you have all the books here, reference books, machine learning, ఇవన్నీ ఓకేనా?
Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay, the first book I will share with you is the I want to upload one more book. I will share you here, Python for data science. This is the book, first book we start. ఎక్కడ ఉంది? నేను పెడతాను ఈరోజు. I will put it there in that, and also I will have this document. This is the first book you need to start. Okay, you don't refer any other book, my class notes and this book to start. Again, the same book I am uploading in the reference material.
Okay.
Okay, you can drop off, guys. I'm just doing some of the work. See you tomorrow. Same link. Okay. I'll upload that also there in the book. Okay. This will be also uploaded in the reference books. Whatever the books I have, I will use it. I will paste it in the reference books. There will be a lot of hell of books for you guys. Don't worry about that.